This is Samson. So Robert, introduce me to this group here. Who am I? What do I do here?
Mr. Samson is the lead designer on this bridge replacement project. He's one of the most accomplished engineers in the entire office. So when there is a project that has a level of complexity, guess who they come to? Mr. To, the voice of Hotel. So with some respect to his name. He knows what he's doing.
Thank you. Okay, as you can see here, I'm a beginner impacting. On the big mark. See how it's working like this here, and that's small one. That's what we do. We talk, but we do as well. The beginner, see your beginner. Okay? Again, the sweat is the body. It's my country. So we're doing it to be able to help. Whatever we can do to help. It's not about the money. It's about what we can do to improve the lives of our brothers and sisters. This is the city of beginner, and they put it in sidewalk. Yes, I'm going to tell you. They put it in sidewalk, and I'm going to see one in the sidewalk if I ought to.
Tolo Good evening, folks. Samson told Labra Operator. We're here again tonight to rocket the show all the way. We have nothing here to be afraid of. I want to thank all of you again tonight for tuning in to us. We appreciate all of you tuning in. It's a wonderful thing to have you here again tonight. Welcome, welcome. This is Samson told Labra Operator, of course. Want to thank all of you. Please do us a favor and share this video to as many people as possible. And tonight, I'm glad that we are live. I'm glad that we have the ability to actually see that yes, audible. So we want to thank you very much. We want to thank all of you for tuning into La Bropa Radio. Please do us a favor and just share this video to as many people as possible. All right. So let's go ahead. But as you know, we do not have the ability here to. We do our own thing here. Okay. So we're here as usual. We here and there, fixing here and there. So they're not paying me good money enough. But I'm grateful. I thank God that every day I come to see you all, and that we all see each other, and God's been good to all of us. We thank God for that. Safety, Lord Jesus. We come before you again tonight to say thank you very much. We want to thank you for all that you have done and continue to do. We want to thank you for all things yet to come, but we know they are good for us. We want to thank you. We want to thank you. My Lord, we ask for those brothers and sisters that are no longer with us, that their spirit and their whatever area they are, that they be blessed. They continue to guide them. Guide them in their spirit. Thank you. Thank you. My Lord, we ask that the Republic of Liberia be blessed, that the people of the Republic of Liberia be blessed, that the President of the Republic of Liberia, President Joseph Baka, be blessed. Whatever he touches, bless his hand. Whichever door he knocks, my Lord, open the door. My Lord, we ask that the host country, the United States of America, be blessed. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So, again, folks, Samson told La Brapa Radio, I sent a link out already. But I'm going to go ahead and start the show. Start the show. What my juice? I used to steal baby juice now. The baby says stealing my juice now. Uh, what kind of business? The baby stole my juice. Okay. I'm not going to cry too much about the juice business. But let's move on. Let's move on. So, uh, life is funny. Life is very, very funny. But God is there and God will always guide us through. We pray that we put Liberians and Liberia in God's hand with the Ebola rumors that we're hearing. My Lord, help us all. Help us all. Some of us are planning to go home in the next, I don't know how many days. And by Ebola over there, then I got to stay. But my Lord, help us, help us. We put ourselves in God, the whole country in your hand. But let's move on. Let's move on. We're going to start tonight with politics. The Ebola issue, as Walter Carter said yesterday, and then we've been visiting perusing all of the social media and what have you, and it seemed to me like the government seemed to be dropping the ball. And this is a serious business. This is a serious business. And we can't afford not to be on top of it. I hope all of those people that got a big mouth, Mose, good evening, my brother. Thank you very much. All of those people that got big mouth, oh, the government can do that. You might not just talk, you might do. It shouldn't cause any problem in Liberia. All the people that are coming to Liberia, they're from the east, from East African country. They are not coming there to come take job from you. They are smart people. They're already employed. They're there running your country, helping to run your country, helping for stabilizing your country. You come to come talk BB Ma, what they doing here? You don't know what they're doing there. I heard the video tonight. You don't know what they're doing there. You don't know what the people are doing there. That's how inept you guys are. You have no business if you don't know what these people are doing. What the East African and the Central Africans are doing in your country since the 70s, as far as I'm concerned. They're always being employed by UN. And they manage your crisis. They manage your economy. What's wrong with you? When you really want print money, the money you ain't got nothing to back it. East African, Central African, they come over there and they help to run your country without you even knowing. You call yourself representative. What are they doing here? Where they come for? You don't know what they're there for? You don't know what they're there for? You don't know some of your best, brightest Liberians have gone to the East, gone to East Africa and Central Africa to study. You don't know what they're doing there for? Then when they say trouble coming, say, you know, find something they're running your mouth. Call yourself unity. Where unity? Where unity? So you don't even know the meaning of unity party, sir. You don't even know how unity party came about. If I were to quiz many of you right now, say what do unity? You have no clue. All you know is to steal. Don't take it from me. Let's talk to the ambassador. Let's talk to the ambassador. The ambassador I cannot pronounce. I'm sorry about that. Political rift. The ambassador say these people, the representative, their job. He said they can just when the people go for concession, they start taking money from the investor. That means that's what that meant to me. And I know they can do that. They can steal. Now what a minute. Don't ask me, ask the ambassador. Instead of let it go, so people that something told they don't pick it up, they want to make big deal out of it. But we're here. We're here. We're not playing. Rescue 3. That means said so. That the ambassador said that. Hmm? The ambassador said that. Eh? Instead of them talking about what President Baka is doing in terms of developmental agenda, developmental agenda, they're making noise. They make more kind apologize. Apologize where? That one, he apologize. That one take it from mama. Let me come apologize to you. I know I can read it. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it. A political rift escalated in Liberia as House of Representatives demand apologies from ambassadors who Nia cannot pronounce over corruption allegation, testing President Baka's governing agenda, and risking broader political fallout. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead. That's a very interesting one. Mm? Presidential envoy order to retract bribery claims as political observer warned internal friction could undermine Baka administration government agenda ahead 2020. I can't wait for 2029. I will not do, I will not lie for President Baka. I will be truthful. And if you don't take part, you got problem. 2029 election come up. I will not lie for y'all. You mess up, I will say the mess up. I cannot, and I will not lie for anybody. I'm too old for that. I'm too old to lie this time. I lied 1979 that I'm gonna lie. I big here. I will not lie. I will tell the Liberian people where you stand. I will tell the Liberian people where you stand, and I will be able to, you know my ability. I have the ability to compartmentalize. That means I can separate. I will separate the puppet from y'all, and I throw y'all in the lion den. I say so. You know the party, if y'all ain't change course, I will take my old man from y'all and I throw y'all in the lion den. Y'all got problem already. If the papa seeking re-election, what happened to Jamaica? Oh, y'all Nima Kande will fall out. You know the party, you know the party, y'all got serious problem. If the papa say you're gonna seek re-election, we will campaign for him. But I will not lie. I will not lie. So that you think you put the old man in a bubble, you will be exposed. Because we'll tell you the good thing the old man got for us. But because your greediness, because your greedy behavior, you decide to put the old man in a bubble and you can't allow people to reach him and you let the old man make some statement that will not right. You know what I'm talking about. But we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. Yeah, whatever, my stuff. Good evening to you as well. We'll deal with it. So, Lord, you know the party. If we separate our woman from you, if we try our best and rescue our rescue father from you got nothing. So, if the woman say, I'm not seeking re-election, you got choice. You got no choice but to deal with Jeremiah Kuhn. If you try anything else, you know the party. Now one vote, you will get. In fact, fly set from Nima County to come vote for you, you will not get it. You will not get it. You will not get it. Fly from Ganta, the fly that can get on the Sugar King truck to come to Montreal, it will not even vote for you. It will stop the red light and come back to Nima County. Your think the people is stupid? And all these years, Nima County have always very much involved into Liberian politics. That you have time to get presidency, then you say no, that's it. Oh, okay. Bamboo with Divacola at that time. You know the party? But oh, Roland, good evening. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, that would be great. That would be great. That would be great. Harris, if you can visit Putu Mountain and bring a news from there for us, we will appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. But let me go on. Let me go on. Let me go on. Let me you know the party that at night tonight. Yours, the party, you know why I suspect of your acting bad thing like this, yeah? Hmm? I think your front, you many of you are front for CDC. Many of you are front for CDC. You don't mean well for the country. You all want CDC to come back. And that's why you continue to put us and put the old man in a bubble like that. I think many of you are front for CDC. Look at the kind of thing. Eh? Ebola business. Then tell her you see the woman talking. Where the chief said, and I seen woman who were behind the good doctor, Dr. Nyan, to leave. And then she said, I believe that my understanding that she related to the president. Yeah, Rescue 3, I read it. I understand she related to, and so they push Chris out, the good doctor. They push him out. So now she can't, they ask her, what happened? I have press conference. Where? Mika. Who can watch Mika? Who can watch Mika? Mika, the pure can, that's also cursing people. The minister then can be cursing. Allah. That the people, because everybody afraid, nobody want to watch them because they think that somebody, either the minister or one of the deputies will start cursing people. So they say, I don't want to watch Mika. Like, bro, they're supposed to be the mouthpiece for the country, but it become a mouthpiece for personality. You care your own. We keep in record. You know the party, the papacy are now seeking re-election. Huh. That one there, because all of the record we got here, we will expose. If the papacy are seeking re-election, we will fight hard to rescue our rescue father from here. And then we say, Papa, you want seeking re-election, go on his side. Let Unity Party go on that side. You will still be Unity Party. We will pick among you the good one, the one who been working hard for the president. We will pick all of the flackage. You go. Because you're from CDC anyway. You go to that way you belong anyway. You go to CDC. Eh? What kinds of business is this? So let's go back to the liberal is on fire tonight. My Esther, you need to get yourself some Tylenol. The headache that coming from the liberal tonight will not be easy. All of you listening to the liberal voice, you need to get Tylenol. I'm not here to play around tonight. I'm not taking prisoner tonight. No kumbaya here tonight. I'm ready. So the lawmaker said, oh, ambassador who needs something to cannot pronounce. You said we can still, okay, listen to the potential significant political rift is emerging between the executive and the legislative branch after the House of Representatives moved aggressively against Ambassador Alash, Sheikh Mustafa, whatever, over allegation that lawmaker accept. That's the allegation they accuse the guy. He said the legislature accept bribes and illicit inducement linked to concession agreement and investment approval. This is not easy. Why? I laugh and stuff, but this is. I thought your wish can't catch me here. Before you throw wish from Montreal to come to America, you got to pass over the ocean. And you know what the ocean is? That's salt. Salt and wish, they don't mix. Y'all know that one. So before you throw anything on the side, it got to go over the ocean. And ocean is what? Salt. Salt. Gideon, can you give me something to drink, please? Salt and that's my social security son. Salt and wish, they don't mix. You say, how you know? How do I know? I refuse to answer. I pleaded faith For if I speak, I might incriminate myself. They asking you, just finish praying. They asking you for reading. They say when you talk, you will incriminate yourself. Are you deliverer? I don't know which I believe in God, so let me just say that one right away. Incriminate myself for what? For devil? I beg you, man. But anyway, thank you, Mango, for thank you for joining. But on a very serious note, these are the people we have. Musa ability. I will come to Musa ability next week. The CWC, CMC, CWPP, whatever they call themselves, they will run away. I'm coming for them next week. I got, and when I ready, I will invite them. Musa ability people, they're all my friends. Some of them, my brother, my little brother there. They know me. I will invite them. I say, I got ready to talk about Musa, y'all come here. And they don't come, they want their God, they won't lead their own way God. But anyway, good thing for Musa ability in this area, he's been ice king for these people to be I call it audited. There's no question ice. Okay. So, but nothing is moving. Nothing is moving. So I'm waiting to see if this guy gonna apologize or if he's going to be suspended by the president for making such a statement. But let me read on. Let me read the controversy, which has rapidly evolved from a public war of words into a matter with broader governing implications, is now being viewed by political observers as an early test of President Joseph Nima Bakai's ability to maintain cohesion within the government while advancing his administration's reform, accountability, and developmental agenda. You see? So what a man did here, I like people like that. I like people like that. I like people like that because he has demonstrated. Yeah, whatever rescue three tell you, oh, well, the man apologize yesterday. Well, yeah, I hear that apology. Yeah, I carry it on. That I don't want they, for somebody say something, then they will come hold me now. They will not hold me. I come in. I got to like brother. They say you know it come in rain anyway. In rainy season when they say you know come by later in like bro. Well, they take me to Prophet Key place. Say okay, Prophet Key. I share half cubicle, not cubicle, but a jail cell with Prophet Key. So be it. Okay, but that's what the man said. So, what did man did it on a very serious note? They say he must apologize, but it's already gone. Samson told not get hold of it. Newspapers writing about it. But what a man did it from my perspective, if I were people like Rachel Kuhn, I would say nothing. I would say nothing. Because what he has done here is to put Liberia once again on the map. Not necessarily that the people are corrupt. But now people are going to look at the new concession process that are going to come around. And those who are involved in these kinds of bad behavior against our people will now use that to stop their behavior. But the fact that these people making a man to apologize as though nothing happening, that means they will do it. If I were Rachel Kuhn, I'll say, y'all leave it. Who they can't fail my way. The man talking to you, not say somebody need, he said we. The lecture, am I involved? No. Do I do this? No. So what is it? But they say it make the house look funny. The house what born their own building down. If you will, I'm telling you, man, the people who they accuse of burning their own building down, the people now they're coming to say they're serious. The man more apologize. The man, according to rescue 3, I don't know whether you ELBC for LPR. We don't know, but we're waiting to see which side you on. So the rescue 3 said the man apologized yesterday. Okay, but let me read on. So here's what has happened. Cleverly, the press have tied this along, and so when they did that, you see, these people at the House of Representatives, they should just let it go and say nothing and say, okay, the man said this thing, let's move on. But the fact they were in haste to demand an apology for something they believe they haven't done. For something that they said they haven't done and they will not do. So what you want the man to apologize for now? That you say you don't do it. Okay, leave it alone. But on a very serious note, what this man put out there, and the fact they call him to apologize, most likely the government told him to go apologize, that's fine. But do you think that's a sincere apology? Do you really believe that? You think we stupid around here from the bottom of the man's heart? You think the man believe that okay, you're sorry that he believed he made a mistake? When you were saying you're sorry, the other ear, the other side of the tongue, other side of the mouth was saying something else. You're guilty. You're sorry. You're guilty. You're sorry. You're guilty. You're sorry. That's the kind of sorry you got. Back into I don't know what I happy all up when something happen and you know you're not guilty, but they force you, then you say okay, you'll get bad. But the way you say get best in or you're sorry in crime, you can say egg. You got egg. We give you egg. Okay, I give you egg. Yeah, you more can. It can mean that so can. Money can. Clothes can. Okay, so what I'm saying is they got chicken egg. They got duffer egg. They got in eggs. They have how do you call it? Laser egg. So if somebody is really wrong and what he say, I give you a golden egg. But in the situation, that not even chicken egg you're gonna get. That not chicken egg gonna best. He give you your best. He give you the best for laser egg. Forget laser egg, little bit big. Eggs, eggs. That's what you'll get. You come and sit and say, man, I apologize. When you apologize, he giving you an egg, instead of saying, I gave you a golden egg, that means sincere. But he even call golden egg to you. He gives you not even chicken egg. Chicken egg will be too small. Ants, ant, the little ant, the ant then that can climb on cola tree, that they kind of that the egg they give you. What kind of business this in Liberia? What? Yeah. Wow. This is the country. But let me read on. Let me read on. Let me read on. But the men recognize, you know, the lawmakers, then they're not up there yet. This guy is very smart. He's very smart. Knowing that the government depend on concession process for more people to come and do development in the country. So he wants to bring this out in public to expose them. This is the kind of behavior you get, you need to stop it. But instead of just letting it go and let it die by itself, we're not doing the kind of thing. Let the man apologize. Now we're keeping our eyes on them now. Hmm? The investor themselves now are gonna come and say, oh, there are these people that were begging me yesterday for X, Y, and Z. What they said, what they are calling the man to apologize for. And the man looking at the investor, he said, no, you know, that good air I get it. I get a chicken air. That as I get it as a yoga best. Okay? But the one that's also Liberian English are speaking, most of you that are not even born in Liberia, I feel sorry for you. In fact, we need to ask Amos to see where his long form birth certificate is. Excuse me, guys. So one of the representative calling me and said, "Don't tell her that." I said, "I'm talking like that." Okay, no, I'm just kidding. But let me read on. Let me read on. Let me read on, folks. This is it's very interesting tonight. At the center of the dispute, a comment allegedly made by Ambassador Hounia cannot produce, accusing some law. He says some legislature of receiving financial benefit from foreign commercial interests in exchange for facilitating legislation approval. Wow. Is that new for us? I don't think so. Accusation that trigger outrage within the House of Representatives and prompted lawmakers to demand sweeping public retraction. We ain't do it. Let him make God apologize. Let him say that I lie. You say, okay. You come to representative. You used to borrow. You're borrowing money from the bank to run your campaign. 3 years later, not only you finish paying your bank money, but 3 years later, you're millionaire. How does that happen in Liberia? How? Some of them say, "Oh, before I came to the legislature, I used to run business. I was selling gas in a mining job." Liberia, yeah. The former president, we are saying, if they're capable are not available, the available are capable. Again, folks, Samson too, having fun here tonight. I want to thank all of you that continue to watch. I send the link out to the analyst. This is not monologue tonight. If it was monologue, I'm going to send it to you. Rescue 2, I can't see you. I haven't seen you in days. I don't know where you are. Moses Segwe, if you care. Dr. Male, this link is sent to you. Walter Carter, the link is sent. I just want you to know when you come on, when the time comes, I say show over, show over. I'm the board chair. I'm a detector. I say show over, show over. You can't say nothing. So, but anyway, let me move on. Let's move on a very serious note. So, under a formal resolution adopted by House leadership, Kayata has been ordered to submit a written apology to the Speaker of the House of Representatives, fully retracting statement described as pejorative, inflammatory, and conservative days. Oh no, inflammatory. Okay, and injury to the legislative reputation. Publish the apology in 4 national newspapers for 4 consecutive days and appear on OKFM, the same platform where the allegations were repeatedly made to publicly retract. They're being very specific. Why I'm surprised though. Why didn't they say BBC? Is a memo right? And public they need a newspaper, about 4 newspapers in Liberia, 4 newspapers, and they knew and I apology on wrong 4 days in a row. Why? Because the men say they can steal. Samson to anyway. Let's move on. Let's move on. And the rescue 3 said the man already apologized yesterday, but I don't see rescue 3. I don't see in new people you. So you better. The House indicated that compliance with the directive could pave the way for reclusation and institutional closure. But beyond the apology itself, the unfounded tension have exposed deeper anxiety surrounding governing credibility, corruption allegation, institutional trust, and political unity within Liberia ruling establishment. This is the main problem. This part that I just read, the other one I just found, I was laughing. But this is the main thing. They don't trust each other. I've been singing this song from day one. The minister then they don't trust each other. The three branches of government don't trust each other. Rescue three is here. He listened to me. He heard me cleanly. He heard me. Heard me. Rescue three, good evening. Thank you. Rescue two, good evening. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Or should I say Skippy?
it will still work.
Can I ask you to do me a favor?
Yeah.
Where you have under the LPRC analyst, just say Skippy, the LPRC analyst, please. Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know how to change that except the CEO himself.
Oh, okay, I will order him. I'm the board chair. I will order him to change that. But thank you for joining. Let me finish my statement here, and then I will let you come in. So
Oh,
the little one that I just read here is what really the matter here. What people asking for apology that liquor talk? I don't care for that one there. But what really matter here is this thing here, because these things have the tendencies of pricking into the structure, the unity structure of a government. Because if this man will come out and make such a statement, first of all, that means he doesn't trust them. He has no trust for them to make this statement publicly. Okay? Oh, we're the cutter now count too. Okay. To make this statement publicly, that means he doesn't trust them. I'm not gonna say that he doesn't respect them, because I don't know that. But the fact that most likely this is an intellectual guy. Most likely he has evidence. Instead of them to say, thank you for bringing it to our attention, can you identify or can you help us in our investigation? Who's doing it? They say we're not doing it, therefore the memo apologize. How you know? How you know? We know you know that we don't know. We know you don't know that we don't know that you're doing it. Eh? Then you say the memo apologize. What the investigation that are showing to us that what the man said are lie, and therefore the memo apologize. The memo just gotta apologize. Whether you have evidence or not, you think we're stupid around here? Okay, take the man to court. If you're serious, take him to court or bring him to your committee and say, show us the document. But instead, you gotta apologize. What are you apologizing for now? He tell you say he ain't got evidence. Rescue 3, let me hear from you. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. Let's hear from you. What's on your plate tonight?
well, so many things unfolding, especially what you're talking about there is a point too. But I got a different angle I want to come from.
Let's go ahead. You heard what Esther begged me. She said, please don't bring any of the rescue people here tonight. I beg you, I'm enjoying the show. But go ahead.
Don't mind Esther, man. Esther know that she can enjoy us when we are. But Libero, here's the thing, right? The man, the man, you know, the man was a coward. The man behaved like a coward. You know, the man was afraid to tell the people. Here's the thing here's the angle I want to come from. Or
After you finish characterize his position and characterize his person himself, now you're gonna come from a different position.
yeah,
Let's hear that position.
that position is this. The man never had proof. If he had a proof, he was going to give it. People say, oh, the president coerced him and they manipulated him. The kind of character that dude is off. The kind of character he's off, right? From what I've been reading about him, he's not a guy that can easily bend or compromise what his stance. So I think he went there unprepared. He was unprepared to address the House of Rep. And when you enter that place, labor, there's a certain panic, there's a certain fear that can enter you, and that is what I believe happened to him, and he lost control. And this is where men can be defined.
Is that why he did? Is that why he apologized?
But I was trying to tell you, he apologized
Okay.
because he panicked. He didn't have proof.
Okay.
You see, people want to say, oh, the president, and people call him in the back, coercing, say, my man, they, and all the kind of things. That man could have scored a very good political point right there and then and walk out as a hero. by looking in the faces of those representatives and telling them, look, this happens so and so, so and so. There are so many cases you can look at. The case with the removal of the speaker, let's take that for example. That's corruption. You don't have to go steal money from the bank to be corrupt. You remove the man illegally. The court told you that you remove the man illegally. That's corruption. He has so many errors that he could use, but he failed because he fumbled. He's a coward.
Okay.
He's a coward.
Let me take you on right there. You and I, guys. Moses, thank you for joining. Walter Carter, thank you for joining. Give us 1 minute or so of your time here. Let me take you on right there. Rescue 3. I think while you have the right to express your view freely, and we're not going to bar you from that, but we also must be allowed to disagree with you. In this case, like Rescue 3 stated correctly tonight, Bamboo will devour cola, and I think Bamboo is devouring cola right now. Because that man, if he didn't have, the man is an intellectual. If the man didn't have evidence, he would not go on the public radio to make a pronouncement as such. Number one. Second, I think the man most likely came out on the radio and make that statement. Most likely he didn't consult with the president. But that doesn't make it false. No. The main thing here, when he went to the representative, before going to the representative, his colleagues, and most likely the president, said, you didn't consult us, and you make that statement. We're not saying that's a lie, but you have to go and apologize. Because as a government, you are speaking as member of the executive. And if you say such thing, we must be able to have proof right there and there. But we don't even want to go there. We want these people to pass our agenda. We want these people to work with us. We want to apologize. And the man looked around and said, okay, I think I will take one for the group. This is not my nature. I will take one for the group. And the man went over there to apologize, not because he was sincere. And I just told you earlier, you know, hold on. In Gribble, any guy, when he says somebody got bad aim, you get like an egg, you got chicken egg, you got golden egg, you know the kind of egg get best you get there? That is best. The man was not sincere. Let's hear from you. Then I go to.
But how do we know that the man was not sincere? The man had the opportunity given to him.
No, but I just explained to you.
I understand from your standpoint.
Yeah.
And that is just speculative because you claiming that the president, people call him blah, 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 which I want to believe also that that's true because your speculation is always, proper. Not only that, I also believe that happened. But you as a political figure, right, liberal, there are several things here. There are several implications here that you jeopardize yourself. You know what the people told him to do? The people told him to go back on the radio where he said that they were corrupt.
Has he been back on the radio?
He's going to go back there. He's going to go. He already made an appointment. He's going to go back there.
Okay.
To OKFM.
Okay.
Where he said that he got to go back there and denounce that statement publicly.
Okay.
Almost like a sitting prophet. The only difference is that he didn't go to jail.
Okay.
So he's going to go there to denounce that statement publicly.
Okay. Here is what I'm going to say to you, then I'll go to Walter Carter. Many of us that were born in these villages, we have respect for somebody who is older than you. In this case, no, listen now. No, I'm serious. Okay. In this case, not only is President Walker older than him, but President Walker having in his circle that made him someone who believed the president have good heart for him. And if the president asks him to do certain things, he's not going to do it. Now, and one of the other reasons why I believe he'll go there, because I believe he made a mistake by making that statement. Not that it wasn't true, but the fact most likely he didn't consult his colleagues and the president. And he was speaking as member of the executive. So the executive chief himself said, you can't do this. You cannot make this kind of public announcement on our behalf when we have not authorized you to do such. Therefore, and that's the therefore the man is going. It's not that it's not true, but let me go to Walter Carter before I bring in Moses. Walter Carter, Terry, you want to rebut a little bit before I go to Walter Carter? Let's hear you.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Almost like I wanted to say, Labor. It's just I understand your point. Protect the government interests. You know, you can't go out on the people because our agenda they could change and they could turn on us and blah blah blah, which is fine. But then, what in the first place? What the heck you went in the first place to make that kind of statement
Because
publicly?
he was listen, Terry, I'm a political guru, and not only I'm the board chair here in control of LPR, but I'm a political guru. This guy went over there to preempt. You know the concession process is still going where they put to mountain and what have you and completely finished yet. So the man went there and said, you're thinking you want to steal here, let me announce it to the people. And not only that, most likely, believe I don't know this for sure, but I'm speculating. Within the next few months or so, there will be another concession process happening in Liberia. And this man wanted to put these people on record. Except he did not, I believe, he did not consult the executive. And so he's taking one for the team. Walter Carter, let's hear from you. Thank you for joining me. What's your tabata for the night?
Thank you, Lebron, for having the dialogue between you and Terry for almost 15 minutes while we sit and just
Walter
listen
Carter,
to.
what is your
We sit
tabata
and
for the
just
night?
listen
If
to
you
your
don't
tabata here
come,
between you and Terry. When we come on this platform, it's not because they're not between you
let me
and Terry.
welcome Walter Carter. Let me welcome another young lady who's just joining up. And I'm calling. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, on a serious note. So, look, I would like to
Wait
say
till you
hi
let
to
lie. Akia, what? 7:30. I didn't speak until 7:35. Look at the
Labor,
time.
you see what the man interrupting me?
Look at
Labor,
the
you see
time.
it?
But start lying. Say 15 minutes.
This
No.
pastor, this pastor is
Who
influential on
invite
my right.
who invite you? Who invite you on this show here?
Okay.
Who invite
So
you? You can't just come into my show and just pop in like that, like I'm the board chair. You come in, you
just wait
announce
for you.
yourself,
We come
and
and
then
have
we'll
election.
bring
Don't
you
worry.
back
The
on.
budget,
But
we're
you
gonna
can't just
strip you
come
off
in
your we will strip you off your title.
you
Don't
see, I come
worry.
to got scared of you. In fact,
Don't worry,
we'll
we
talk
got
about
news
that.
the
We'll talk
liberal, we
about
got news circulating in the corridor. We will strip you off your title soon. Don't worry.
Walter Carter, if you don't praise me tonight in the next 2 seconds, I will put you in the bag.
Liberal, you are the guru.
Thank you. Continue your statement.
Yeah. Anyway, somebody speaking.
Yeah, the man mic, it will not work. Your mic not working. You can do whatever you want. Your mic will not work tonight. I don't know who brought you here. Your mic will not work.
My mic is okay. I don't know why you're talking about my mic. It's not working.
Who turn that
Well, the
on?
CEO himself on the show. That's what I'm talking about.
Hold on 1 second. Every long river, every long road has an end.
What is the end?
The so-called party and feast has been hosted on this network in our absence. It has reached its Waterloo. I'm so disappointed in Moses, one of the liberals on this network.
Let him talk. I beg you, I'm not interrupting. Let him talk.
Well, I had a flow, but let the CEO talk.
Oh.
In fact, after the CEO finish talking, I'm going to Moses. You got no more. That you
No. I got my time.
You yield your time.
I yield to him. I got my
Okay,
time.
then tell him, say, I don't yield to you. Tell him, let's hear you. Let's hear
Then
you.
the CEO come out, I'm a talk.
Then tell him, say, I don't yield to you.
No, I can't do that.
Oh, okay, then you all right. Then you yield your time. Moses, after the CEO finish talking, the Tabata will come to you.
I mean, with Divacola now.
You and Moses, your so-called darling relationship is going to come to an end tonight. I'm so disappointed. He one of those that led all into this, and he always tries to remove himself.
Thank you, Mr. Soul. Thank you for joining us tonight, Mr. Soul. Thank you.
Give me a second. Hey, don't.
You have more than 1 minute now, Mr. Soul. Mr. Soul, before you came in, the show was going real well. We were having a serious conversation.
Are they Scatterman, right?
Yeah, I think so. You're getting ready.
Let's jump into the show.
Okay, thank you. We'll come to you. Wait for your turn. We'll come to you. I'm running a show. This is my show. I'm the board chair of
He
the
thinks
exec
he's
of
gonna
the.
be a dictator on this network.
I
That's
told you already. I'm a detector. Let me just come to. Let me just come to.
you guys are dictator. We know that.
Why are you going? Why are you going? You guys now. What that? I beg you. Don't even try it. Walter Carter. Let's hear from you. CEO. Thank you for joining us. Walter Carter. Let's hear from you.
So look, Libra, I'd like to say hi to everybody. See you, welcome back. And Terry, the political analyst slash security analyst, everything wanna be. So this is the thing here, right?
Are you that too?
Yeah, laying talk.
So this is the thing here, right? I got two major concern. Yeah. One was the conversation last night that the doctor called us fear mongers and we were putting information that was not factual to the public. And because this show is a credible show, we're not supposed to be there. I am asking you, Laborer and the CEO, to invite Dr. Malik on the show tonight to
We
come
can't
and
was
retract those
blocking. Let
statements.
I send the link.
To
Purpose
retract those statements
I
because the government of Liberia have announced just exactly what we said on the show last night. It was not rumors. It was
Is
not
it
fake news.
possible? Is it possible, Walter Carter? Is it possible that perhaps Dr. Madi was not able to have that kinds of information on hand? Is
Dr.
that
Madi
why
had
he?
the information on him. Dr. Madi has been, and I would say, blink on the blunt on the spot on this thing. Dr. Madi has joined the GC Association of Joseph Waka to the extent where he's blind. His logic, that doctor degree he got, the GC connection has blinded the whole thing.
So
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 Dr. Madi has no
you're saying Dr. Madi has missed the doctorate degree with Gissy Pesci?
with GC Pepsi to the extent where he can't find any logic in anything. When people come and say anything about Mr. Bwaka, Dr. Mali will plead the GC
Dr. Madi, I
Fifth
send you the
Amendment.
link. If you're
I want
listening,
him to come
come
on the
and
show
join
because
us.
I'm provoking him to come on the show tonight to retract his statement, the characterization he put on us. He got to retract it.
Thank
We
you. Thank you.
don't
Thank
come
you.
here to make story. Another thing here is the Kuyate thing you and Terry were talking about.
Oh,
And
that a
Terry was
man named
right.
Piate?
That dude is a
I
coward.
I can't pronounce
Yeah,
that name Piate.
shake Kuyate. He's a
Okay.
coward. And this to show how we have an imperial presidency. And, the one that the president, the empire, got close on. He got close on. Everybody bowed down to him, the golden image and stuff like that. You know, and I know, and everybody know in the Republic of Liberia, even the legislators know that they are corrupt. They are corrupt by excellence. They have commonalities in stealing from Liberian people. It's not even.
Jesus
It's not
Christ.
even. It's serious because these people are the one that got our people in Ajapo for there. I was just speaking with the security analyst last night. Why is it that we will pay every 3 years getting guys their new cars when we got police officer paying and getting paid for $150? DA officer fighting drugs and they're getting paid for like $50 or $75. You think it's corruption? Why is it that these people will change their cars? They will go on vacation. When they call them back to come spend 4 or 5 days, they're getting $30,000. When our civil servants are not getting enough pay.
But let me
And you call
ask
you call
this
that
general
we have
question,
to
please.
rebuke them.
Let me ask this general question, then I can go to Moses. Thank you very much. But let me ask this general question to all of you here, please. Just one answer. Yaka call about the fact that he was expelled. Was he then supposed to turn the car or back to them, or he take the car with the expulsion? Can anybody help me with that?
The car is for him. The
Oh,
car is
okay.
for him. All the cars that they buy in the 9 years they're there, or whatever year they're there, all the cars are for them. They're not for government. They bought it for them and the personal use. So it's for
So
them. But the
when they
sad
keep
thing about it is, why are they buying cars every 3 years when first of all we
thank
even
you,
get road
you
to ride a car on?
thank you,
I
Walter
can't even
Carter. Let's
we're having a conversation in some Lima. Why the conversation is here
Walter
for? Why we
Carter
have to
will
educate
bring
our
it in.
people? The
Rules
lady,
of
you
contract.
cannot be on the show like
You
this.
are
Liberal.
being
You're very
combative
hard for
tonight.
15
You have
minutes. I'm
because
being
you saw
combative
the
because you're not being
CEO.
fair on the show.
You saw the CEO. You're
No,
not
no.
gonna
When I
get
keep
out
before
the
the CEO
civil life.
appear, I
You,
told you and
no,
Terry
no,
were
listen,
talking tapa
listen.
excellence here.
Quarter, you have gotten out of the civilized norm on this platform, and you're becoming a rebel without cause tonight.
Oh, yeah, because you're a dictator, we need a rebel to come and overthrow the dictator. That's how it is.
Okay, I'll catch you. I will catch you. The CEO will not join on Thursday. You know that, right? Okay. Okay. Let's hear from you, Moses. Thank you for joining us. I will deal with him. Let's hear
Well,
from you, Moses.
thank you, Liberal. Thanks to everyone. Hey, CEO, how you doing today? Haven't seen you for a while. And thanks to our listening audience out there. And I hope people are following this show seriously and listening to some of the things that have been said, because we can't come back here and continue to do corrective actions. When people speak, they need to do research, find out what's going on and what have you, or you gave your hypotheticals and then you go back and research. If you misspoke, you come back and you apologize for misspeaking. And I think that we've done that before. Everybody on this show have done that, where they give false information. However, our topic of discussion yesterday centered around the um, the assertion that this lady went and publicized this thing with the Ebola crisis, which was totally untrue. And evidence have shown that she only spoke to people of her like minds, people in her career, to begin to pay attention. And that's the alert she was giving out. The video that aired that Dr. Marlon was talking about yesterday was the video that was conducted during the investigation of the police. And that's what I keep saying in this place. Police in Liberia need to become independent and out to the, not attached to the Department of Justice, because every time these things come up, I will remind people. Police officers who do the wrong thing needs to be prosecuted. They cannot be given strict immunity because they work for the Department of Justice. And I think that has been the practice forever. Police officers are making quite a bit of mistakes and they're not being brought to justice. And I think the justice piece there is that police officer can get sued. And if the Department of Justice is getting sued with them, then so be it. But police needs to be very careful. They're human beings. They make mistakes, and when mistakes are done, they need to rectify it and move forward. And there has to be some kind of penalty for the actions. You don't go arrest someone because they alert people and because somebody says something
Thank
and
you.
about it.
So
So
let me ask you
that
now.
that that is my thing.
Thank you.
And
So briefly, the absence of Dr. Malice tonight, is that a show of guilt, or that he's unable to come and eat crow on this show, on the liberal show? Is that why you think he's off tonight? I would
no,
say so. You don't
I
have to
cannot.
answer.
We,
I've
we
already
cannot.
answered my
We
question.
cannot, Mr. Liberal. We cannot presume that is the situation. I'm only making reference to our conversation
I
yesterday.
said I already
So,
answered my question. I said yes. I said affirmative. Let's
okay.
get.
So you seen the affirmative in
Yes,
that part.
yes,
Okay.
yes. I think Dr. Mali absent here tonight indicate that in fact he is unable to defend himself and he is unable to actually articulate
I don't know.
exactly.
I don't know if we want him to defend himself. We just
No,
want to
no,
make
no,
some
because he was out
correction.
here castigating every one of us here last night.
Well, we're just trying to.
Yeah, well,
We're
so
just trying
I
to
tell
correct
your
his
own. Let me
actions.
tell my own. I say he is unable to defend himself. He is unable to attack, to come out here and attack whatever statement he made and take it back, retract that. He's unable to do that. Let's hear from you, CEO. Your mic is not working, or can't call your
It's,
tongue.
it's working. I'm just out of words. And this is so disgusting
Yeah,
and
whatever.
disappointing. The Moses, the Terry, and the Sit
You,
allow this old man to exhibit some sort of dictatorial attitude
you didn't mention
on this
something.
network. Hold on. You're talking at him. Talk. They were laughing all yesterday. And he's here demeaning Dr. Mali, an independent voice of this network.
What the kind of thing you were saying last night, that independent mind?
Hold on. You see, you're quick to get in feelings. That's the thing.
Okay, go ahead, talk.
You allow people to express their views, their opinions.
Go and talk.
Listen, man, this is what happens when you try to impose yourself as a Goliath and you know you are not.
Your microphone going off.
No, we can still hear him.
As a Goliath. So yeah, what I'm going to say.
Oh, we're to the left. So mine went off.
And
Go ahead. No, you're fine, Walter. One time you
what
went off.
I'm going to say. There are some things I do not agree with Dr. Mali, but I think fair enough. Liberal attitude was just like Ghana making new land.
Why you see now you really come here tonight. Your intent is to inflame the situation. Your intent is to dislodge the liberal off of the show and making look like somebody who is not really
go and come back in.
Yeah. So what that have to do with God not making new land? That's not what we were talking about. Why are you bringing that in?
You don't have to agree with it. I'm speaking my mind.
very intolerant. Liberal.
They were back like a dogs, and we don't care. We will say what
I think the CEO need to be put in the garage, folks.
You see?
Why are you going all the way? We're done with those issues. We're not talking about today. Why are you bringing all these things back here to do what?
Well, why you jittery? Why you jittery when the CEO talk?
Walter Cutter, the liberal is on the floor.
Yesterday can be brought into person and put into context. And that's exactly. And I want the good Reverend here to speak to it. Moses here, who claim to be a political.
Somebody have their TV playing in the background. Can we?
You sit here and you just have your way and do whatever you want to do, and the thing is okay. And then when you do these things, they laugh. And you have your Clarence Davis and other folks here. For someone, a man like Dr. Mali Jones, and then you have this other loose failed seditions to come out here to and all try to demonize Keter. This is just ridiculous. I see what his name said. This man here, Tifa, asking you where you left there you want to come do your one. Where you left there you want back. Keter, where you left there you want to go back there too.
Oh, I see why.
Babu divine Koda tonight. I love it. I'm not saying nothing.
I thought you said that people try to demonize me. What you saying on me, CEO?
CEO, you got 5 minutes.
CEO, that's the reason why I said this CEO.
You're disturbing the show.
The CEO attacked me. I have to defend myself.
We're going to mute you. CEO, quiet.
Let me kill you all. Keter will have his day in court. If I before basically you're gonna go free. Let me ask you, why did you guys leave executive marshal you want to go for? Can you answer that question here tonight?
Yes, I can answer it. I can answer it.
When I pass the mic on to you, there's no dialogue here. There's no kumbaya here.
Liberal, stop being take the CEO
I will put you in the garage. I will put you. I'm not here for kumbaya.
It's like you're being the garage that you're president in office, not me.
Hold on one second.
Let the CEO finish. Go ahead.
The Keter, the Terry, the Moses, the all Isaiah, all of your fake people. Dr. Mali is not doing anything. Dr. Mali will be here. The humiliation that you cause on Dr. Mali, I can tell you in this public, you will pay a heavy price.
I'm not coming on your show for you to pay my money.
Why you not coming?
I'm not coming on your show. So I don't know how you'll pay back. Go ahead.
But quickly here, look, on a serious note, I've been away for a little while. A lot of things, family stuff going on. One of our own brothers died, and coupled with other community engagement here. So, but I just want to say a big thank you to all of you guys that are keeping this light burning. I was in Fargo this gone weekend by where it was a great one, except that I continue to meet some people who don't know their directions and continue to give praise to this labor. This is what just chilled my body. Why, I don't know why they kept behind this old man, and then at the same time they cry. But anyway, we are here and we will keep having this conversation. Moses, how long John will stay in army? You and this man friended a few days, right? We will see how the week end. You will come to me, then you will know who be who. Thank you.
I still love you, CEO. You know we're tight.
You never,
The
you
CEO asked the
you
CEO asked question. I gotta answer the CEO.
please.
What is your what Walter Cutter will come to you. Terry, let's hear from you. Let's hear from you.
Yeah. So I know CEO just threw the monkey range in there concerning Thomas Fowler's statement, and
Clear your own. Don't cry. Clear your own. Clear your own.
No.
so we want to know.
We got to tell, and that question not only for Walter Cutter, it's also for Aaron Blabber and all of the people.
Yeah, because the young man Tifa is asking them.
What
But
you want?
my attention actually is drawn to the road project, because I wanted to actually inquire from Labor, since the president is trying to build a road in a Vonjaman Highway road, what significance does that bring? Because for me, I've been in Lofa County, I understand me. So I know that Lofa is border. There are a lot of roads that need to be rehabilitated. A lot of roads need to be rehabilitated. So,
Oh, my
and I
people, who
think,
going off the show again?
Mr. So,
Go
and
ahead.
I
Go ahead.
think that once you can rehabilitate most of those feeder roads where farm to market road, people bringing in market from the roads, that during Madam Sally time, that was what the Blancadeshi, the Omle guys used to do. They used to clear all the roads, Masambula Home, all the roads and going into Kolahun, all the various corners. And based upon that, business was easy. So what I know that this road is good, but that road have always been rehabilitated. What I want to know is that will this have a direct trickle down effect on the economy in that particular corridor if this road is paved without the feeder roads being open and rehabilitated?
So thank you, Terry. All I can say to that is yes, they don't. But most likely they're not going to pave. Not the main corridor. The main corridor is going to be paved. But
Yeah,
as
that
far as the
one.
feeder roads and things that concern, they're going to be graded. They don't have to pave it. Now the
That's
good
one.
thing here now that they have these machines on ground. If they utilize those machines properly, you don't need paving. There are some places. I'm not too sure whether you go around in the different counties in Minnesota and some places like that, but they have these roads where they have they don't pave it. They use rocks, pretty much rock to put on the road. They put, and I'm just giving an example here. They put quota, but it's not a real quota, hot quota. Then they spray the rock over it, okay, and then it becomes raw. The rock will not come out. It'll come out eventually, but then but in about 15, 20 years before it starts peeling up, okay. So you have those kinds of things. Now, I'm not too sure if that's what they're gonna do, but as long as you provide proper drainage in the area, you'll be fine. But they if this is where Unity Party, and if President Bakai uh, seek re-election, this is his uh, defense, let's say, so to speak, that nobody, these are his center midfielder generals, that no one will go through them to get to President Bakai. Nobody, President Bakai in the back, nobody going to get through to him because these type of developmental agenda and these type of development process will be helpful. However, it should not be unique to Lofa County. This thing must be repeated all over the country. Because if he doesn't do that, then it will be easy for opposition to team it as Lofa project because it's not being repeated in other country. I mean, other county, and I see that not happening because I think the public work ministry will make sure that these things are repeated all over the country, all over the country. But
Labor, can I ask you a question
go ahead.
based on your expertise? What is the difference between roads and highway?
Road,
Yeah.
road and
A
highway.
road and a highway or interstate
Okay, now you're talking interstate and a
or
highway.
intercounty. Yeah.
Okay, a highway is pretty much state to me. You got Highway 101, you got Highway this and Highway that. Where interstate is a
Mhm.
highway that goes through state. For example, Highway 80 here goes all the way from Oakland all the way to New York City, not New York City, New Jersey.
Massachusetts.
No, Highway 80.
Yeah.
81 goes through my Highway 80 stops in New Jersey.
New
Highway
Jersey
80
or Philadelphia
no
or Pennsylvania.
New Jersey, right before you get to the bridge in New Jersey. So
Yeah.
Highway 81 goes through and go through Massachusetts. But the
Yeah.
point that I'm making is interstate goes through from one state to another.
Okay.
Interesting. The
Yeah.
makeup of that road from
Hmm.
one state to another is the
Oh,
same. However,
yeah.
however, the engineering process
There
of
you
going
go.
from one state to another is different.
That's what I wanted. That's the answer I was looking for. Because we keep saying, and it's because of the lack of, not to insult anyone. I think it's the ignorant of the Liberian people, and no one has explained that to them. I'm just trying to make the conversation more, robust. And that if we're moving from one county to the other, the construction, and Liver, that the construction of those roads that come from one county to the other should be built with the durability to
We're
last.
not we're not there yet.
You
Uh,
see, I know we're not there yet, but that doesn't mean that we can't begin to have the thought process.
I'll give you another example. No car gonna get started in 90 days.
No,
Okay, that process happening with the Minister of Public Work sharing the contract between different companies,
correct.
and I don't even have to guess. The company were not able to share data. They were not able to share how they were stopping, how they let's just say how they were rehabilitating the road, how they were stabilizing the soil.
Correct.
One company stabilized their civilization process, and the method is different from the other company. And
Yeah.
so, if they come together, you would definitely see a
A
difference.
huge difference.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. There's no particular grade system or
So
format.
I'll give you an example. If you leave from Second now they have quota. Now you're going to Tabata and they have quota all the road. They only have maybe a mile and a half type of gap in between. But if you go through those gap, you will see the process, the stabilization process of the soil is different than when you pass Tabata go to Tota. But what they did in that area, the person who was responsible in that area, they used plastic bag.
Correct. Well, I just thought I'd ask that interesting question. That's all.
And we will talk about that. But anyway, don't forget about road business. I here to tell you, the party they're not going anywhere. But let's hear from you, Moses. Water culture, was it your term or what?
Yes, it was my turn.
Okay, let's hear it.
Thank you very much. The CEO Kenya Troy Monkey Range,
That one,
swinking
when you come and go back to that thing again. We're talking. I
and,
tell you what, anyway.
and barking here. You know what I'm saying? Now, we have to correct the checkpoint. We have to correct the checkpoint. So when Thomas Farah asked the question, What
For
President
some reason,
Weah
I
want to
can't hear
go back in
Wilton,
the office? Eh?
every
Go,
Is
go
time.
to
ahead. Go ahead
is
with
to
this.
continue the good work that was
Well, yeah,
stalled by the Unity Party.
wait. Did I hear you say good work? No.
I'm not on the. I'm not on
I gotta re-enter.
I'm not on that seat. Liberal. I'm not on the investigating seat. Let me just talk, liberal.
Go ahead.
So when Tifa made that statement, it tells me that Tifa is delusional, very delusional, right? Tifa has no ability as a leader. He has no moral as a leader that he is to even question the coming back of President Weah. Because
Moses,
President
turn your
Weah made
camera.
him. President Weah made
Okay. All right.
Tifa
That's fine.
who he is today. And he became a rebel. He left, and now he in the Kisi kingdom.
The plain
And he
background is
think
always better.
he has arrived. So President Weah has all right to come back to continue the good work he started that was interrupted by the rascal mission, that was interrupted by the rascal mission through the help of the liberal, the CEO, through the help of the liberal, the CEO, Terry, who forgot his religious faith and indulged into deception and manipulation of our people.
Thank you.
And it's, yeah, liberal,
Thank you.
you say you give me two, liberal, you give me 30 seconds to speak? Go ahead, yeah, go ahead. I gotta have my own show. I will ask the CEO to give my own airtime, and I will treat you just like that.
You're welcome
Go
to it.
ahead.
You're
Request
welcome.
denied.
You're
Eh?
welcome.
Request denied.
CEO. CEO, well, I don't care what you say, you myself. When I see you eye to eye tonight.
You
Okay.
say in one show, I said request denied.
All right. Let me say that on a very serious note, Walter Carter.
Yeah.
Uh, unless you guys can change your tune, there's no way Liberian gonna look at you to come back. We don't even have
Liberal.
no hold on now, Walter
How can
Carter.
I take an advice from you who
Okay.
dogged me, who told me that I was nothing? Can you give me an advice? You who
Okay.
preach deception on this platform, you have to bring your government to office. Your
Okay.
government has been the most inept government ever. You can't tell me that I'm gonna come and bend down to you and bow down and say I'm sorry for what I did.
Okay, you finish?
When you were speeding all falsehood here intellectually,
Okay, you finish now, I'm on speed now?
yeah, speak.
Okay. So let me say this.
Oh,
Now,
oh,
wait till show you.
your way. Oh.
Yo, will.
Come on, in the hole.
Hey, the way that something
Chop it, please.
one of my supporter. CEO, we really need to correct your statement. Mm. We're talking about you got a supporter. And look, we got some CDs here that watching us. We don't know about them. We gotta be careful. But anyhow, let me go on. Walter Carter, now you're finished now. Can I talk now?
I'm listening to you. Also.
Thank you. Thank you. On a very serious note, where you guys were when the rescue came and took the country away from you guys. If you don't change your position and you bring the same old people back, they will not even let you come close to the city hall, let alone the how do you call it, foreign ministry before I can say Martian. You have to change. There's no two-way street about it. So when Tifa asked that question, yes, I too were a little bit baffled about that because Tifa, for me, he's in a big trouble because Unity Party not going to trust him, CDC not going to trust him, and he doesn't have the weight to carry his own. So he's gonna have to start singing. He better form more purple party, purple and blue. What kind of color they have, purple, blue, or whatever color they have. They better find more party. But On a very serious note, Walter Cut, President, we are, sometimes it's good to be truthful, and I am. President, we are most likely, if he were to come to the Liberian people, that I am a changed man.
Oh my
They will listen
goodness.
to him, maybe. Other than that, we got nothing coming. So let me go back to CEO. CEO, uh, why am I calling him CEO? I'm the board chair, Mr. So. Let's come to you, CEO. Why would I refer to him as a CEO? I'm the board chair. I'm the power man, Mr. So. Let's hear from you.
Hmm. You know, all of you guys here, I think I am perfectly suited to address this critical issue because all of you guys are entangled. You are part of the problem. You created this situation we found ourselves in, from the kettle to the liberal who is now having headache to explain with Terry, and we see how divided you guys trying to erect checkpoints. The security analyst is frustrated, and all of you guys are slamming him and all of that now.
Une he alone. He alone. He the only best man. All of us we got problem. He alone. He got problem. Go ahead.
I don't. I always speak. The truth. I
They
always
call you uncover sedition. So why you can't say that kind of thing?
control. I don't have control.
Nah, don't even get in close to the honor call United Pakistan. That's what we know.
Yeah, there we go. I don't have control over people's perceptions or what they feel about me.
Okay.
No, but yeah, I heard you say what Joseph Boyka coming back as well. I mean, look, we have a very, very serious problem. I don't know how this country, and I hope, for those of us in the vanguard of having this conversation, we will expand this sort of conversation and create a venue where all of these people, the stakeholders, they're all going to speak to this issue. Thomas Fowler is being very calculative and playing a trouble politics to secure his own position so that Joseph Boyka will perhaps protect him. That's exactly what he's doing. That is not a surprise to me. This is why he formed all of that. And I don't think it's a sort of decency in democracy. Jumping ahead where campaign is way ahead. Nothing has come up from the election commission to see high-profile government officials.
Oh, now you're speaking my tune, huh?
Or decision policy maker.
Now you want to speak like me when you attacked me earlier.
I would never like to speak like you because you are one of the problem. You all get it. Now they're not listening to you, and that's why you want to come. No.
You eat the fries now. The CEO put in the fries.
I brought the issue out on your show 2 weeks ago, and you downplay it, and now you want to repeat it. So you come here attacking me first thing soon in the morning.
I'm not attacking you. I'm pointing out some of you guys. Let me just make my point.
Can we have
you guys try to strangle me here from views and analysis here, and that's not going to work. So mostly you can do what I want to do. But
go ahead, boss.
Look, you see, Tifa is finding a secure spot, but he also what he's doing now too is potentially running on a dangerous spot. And like you said, he would never be trusted. And this is why politicians, like African politicians, Liberian politicians, they always close the door on themselves. They don't leave an opening to be evacuated in case of emergency. You come in this so early of this whole thing now, and you form this, and when you check, the government is supporting it. It's just wrong. And I'm just so surprised that people are not speaking against these things. And for this old man too,
why can he not be the president of the Republic of Liberia?
Liberal, please. I mean, please.
No, but you always do this thing, yeah, Mr. Soul.
Is he not old man?
All right, go ahead, speak.
Why are you yeah. I don't understand. It's just so disappointing. All of the things that are frowned on against the CDC, even though CDC is not a bad apple,
What's Apple? What you mean by what's
And the
Apple?
question,
Here we go again. Here we go
asked,
again.
a lot of people will validate that question because we will not get an answer. That's what happens in politics when you lose your essential. There are certain people in politics. You want to keep these people in your column. Any attempt to lose these people because of your inability to hold people together, to hold this your political essential, is a disaster, and that's why it's happening.
Thank you, Mr. So. Thank you very much. Look, let's just say as it is. CDC and Unity Party uh, clashing. It will always be because they are the two mighty party in the country. However, I think if President Wakai, first of all, this issue that happened with T5 and the purple color, I think President Wakai need to distance himself from that completely because it just doesn't look good to
Nothing shouldn't
have
happen.
all of your top government officials participating in these kinds of stuff. Number one. Secondly, the President Baka is going to have to distance himself because T5 is turning this whole 2029 into a travel election. Lofa County might be big, but their population is not as huge as Nima County. Their population is not as huge as Bon County.
Let me intrude
So
you a little 1 second. Do you think the old man is not aware of what He got the consent from the old man. The old man himself, he's a tribalist. And I don't know why you don't want to
why
mention.
you want to? Why you want? I thought you were going to try to bring some logic. Now you're going to call the president, the man who is leading the Republic of Liberia, a traveler. The people, you see, that's it. Let me come to the defense of the Lufian here tonight because I know what next thing Walter Carter will come with a big tabata. How many Lufian in his government? These people are qualified Liberians. They are highly educated Liberians, and the most smarter Liberians. According to me, the both people in Liberia that came out, that Lofa, that Nima, the rest of us next. So these people are educated. They didn't eat their school fee, and they must be allowed to work. Like many of us who decide to work for Greenback and don't want to go home, they went home. They're smart. The president employed them. So be it. So let me just say this here. I say again, President Waka most likely need to distance himself from the T5 pink color party. It doesn't suit him well because when the election time comes and that pink color is usually supported by Lothian, other county will use that opportunity and the so-called opposition will come and lie to the Liberian people to say, you see this, we told you. So the president need to distance himself. Let me go to Terry, then I'll come back to Moses. Terry, let's go ahead. I'm gonna open the line here very short. I'm gonna open the line, but so I want you guys to know when anybody call, we'll cut you off, hold your peace, and we'll come back to you. Go ahead, Terry.
Yeah, I think Tifa is making his round, and the president have to go there. You see, one of the things Tifa is a smart politician, and Tifa was able to carry on some things for this government, and there are a lot of things Tifa knows. So everywhere Tifa goes, there are a lot of people that will follow. They have to. The only thing I'm looking at here is this. That is the political setting and climate of our country. And at the end of the day, there is nothing you can do about it. The people, everybody in the country is almost political. And I don't want us to overlook TIFA. I don't also want the United Party to overlook TIFA because whether they like it or not, the traditional approach that the president displayed on camera was not a small traditional approach. But what I'm looking at is the thing that everybody thinks is that the president will not run, the president will not run. Tifa just exposed that the president is running.
Exactly.
This, this position exposed that the president is running 2029. And anybody who thinking that the president is not running, take that off the chart. Because by him gracing the occasion and displaying the traditional color, and he said this is something he don't do, is to tell the Unity Party people and our other friends in Yimale man that this man is on the right trajectory to my re-election. Those are the dog whistles that I'm hearing. You see? So, and that's why United Party people got to go there. Because the president going somewhere and you know that you're supposed to be, you not go there. The only thing is that Josiah Joker, who told the CSA that they should not be involved with politics, I don't think he's supposed to be going to these kind of rallies. Or I don't know how to call it, Nemo stuff. You can still sit in the back and say, oh, Mr. President, right now, seeing me in those kind of era, and I can be the one who telling the people not to go to the place there and start going there. It doesn't look good. But with all the indicators, what I'm hearing, President Boca is running 2029. Nobody can fool me now to tell me say President Boca is not running 2029.
He is. Who said that a long
So
time?
Yeah.
thank you, Terry. I
You know.
think uh, the president most likely, yeah, he might be running, but I've also believed that he most likely have had conversation with with Jeremiah Cohn. If he's going to be running, then the conversation will have already been held between him and Jeremiah Cohn, telling him that indeed he will run 2029. Now, the way
That's the
we're going to
fun we're
know
waiting for.
the way we're going to know that is to see the speed of public engagement with Jeremiah Cohn. If it is being reduced, if its exposure to public, if it's being reduced, then we know the president is running. But if you continue to engage and criticizing those that he believe are not in the interest of the poor people in Liberia, then the president is not running. But it's a campaign statement.
Can
So
I
let me
can I speak? Can I do a follow up on that statement?
go ahead.
Neighbor?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh, Jeremiah Cohn, the president knows very well that he was a Paka. So what happened to him? He don't want it to happen to Jeremiah Cohn. That does not necessarily suggest that the president is not running. What would make me to believe that the president is not running if Tifa would have organized this program all by himself? Because take for example, the president went with plane to Lofa. And within the period of time he came, because he know that this particular program was set for Sunday.
Yep.
He went for one day. Normally he would go by car, but he flew. And when he came back, he knew that he had to grace the occasion. And the action he displayed at this occasion was a traditional action that don't necessarily normally happen. And he made it openly. He said, I've never done this. And this is a political movement for the re-election of President Bota or the person the president he will put up. In my opinion, with that action display, this is the dog whistle that is stating that President Boca is running 2029. Forget about your thing. The president, Jeremiah Kuhn is VP. He will have to live with it. It depends on the agreement. If the agreement fails, then I
Thank you.
think, yeah.
Again, folks, Samson to Labra Radio phone numbers are out there. Give us a call 916-533-2048, 916-330-9721. What's up? Moses, I will change the subject here a little bit and go into your area. Terry just brought to my mind, I was thinking about that, but Terry just reinforced that. The president flew from Monrovia to Foya.
Foya.
I'm not too sure how far is it from the border,
He went to
but
Foya.
we have misunderstanding, outstanding misunderstanding with Guinea. Do you think it's a security risk by putting the president on a plane to fly in what I consider to be hostile area?
Well, in Liberia, I don't think it's a security risk.
Okay.
The president flew by plane. He took enough people with him, and the purpose for which he was going, he went directly to that place, and he did what he had to do, and he flew out of there. I watched the when the plane
No, no,
landed.
I'm thinking the
Well,
fly the route to
no,
this to
they fly in the air. There's no particular roof over there for people to go plant something on the road for him
no,
or in the
I'm
plane.
talking about Guinean the issue with Guinea.
Well, he was staying in Liberia. He was staying on the
Okay.
soil of Liberia.
All right,
So
I will give you more time, Jose. Let me take this caller.
I don't think it was a security risk.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying my mind on that. Thank you very much for calling. What's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
How you doing, Mr. Tool? I mean, Mr. Tool.
It's okay. Good evening. Thank you. What's on your mind, sir?
This is Aaron Booker calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
We know.
Oh, I hold my name. Then why you didn't say my name if you knew? It was me calling.
Because I want you to announce your own name.
I hold my name. You say, hey, somebody, a question should be posed to me? What kind of question was that?
Oh, okay, then you leave your own with God. God not making new
I
land.
thought
God is not making new land.
I don't know. Let me just name the conversation. You know, the funny thing about the whole conversation is listening to you guys talking about Thomas Fowler. What kind of political grade Thomas Fowler has? Thomas Fowler, look, you guys always love to doubt the popularity of George Weah. And that's the thing about y'all. But you guys don't know who is George Weah. Because I believe neither one of you guys have ever been close in his presence to see what, I mean, the kind of zeal and charisma he possesses. If that man appear in a room to see how many people's mind he can change, I've seen it plenty of times. Around this man. You guys take George Weah to be just somebody common. That's what we Liberians do. We take him to be common. But we don't know what we have. Someone follow with us. What you coming to do back in the mansion? Someone follow don't have nowhere to go right now. So the only thing he will do is to protect what he has. And in order to protect that, he will give President Banga food and do anything. If someone follow was a man who would say, okay, today I will make President Banga win the election. Tomorrow will join United Party. Why coming around with all animal stuff? Those are all nonsense. I don't know the guy who was talking to him or the President Banga nephew was telling him, say, cat and dog. The guy made a lot of sense. Tomorrow just playing with the United Party people. Why are you forming another alliance? The first alliance that United Party has, they're struggling with them. Why are you forming another alliance?
Okay.
Are you forming an alliance that won't make President Banga win election? I'm not even talking about former President Weah, okay? Because every time I talk about him, people will say, oh, that's your friend, so you speak so passionately about him. I'm talking about in Liberia today. You have an election today or in the next 3 years, President Banga will never be re-elected. With the performance, he will never be re-elected. You barely roll in Bonjima. You can't even clear the Guinean people for the border. You barely roll in Bonjima.
Okay.
Yeah, today it was a family announced that 16 people in the country that got to keep their eyes on about this Ebola issue. What kind of government is this?
Okay.
You guys sit on the platform top of asking what President we are going to do in the mansion. Let him go and start articulating very well then before he talk. There are the lawmakers in there that they don't even need to be there. Who is Thomas Fowler?
Okay. All right.
I don't even think he has a high school diploma. Who is Thomas Fowler? Move from here, man.
Okay, we're moving. Thank you. Thank you very much.
If it doesn't ask, I doesn't answer.
Okay. If he doesn't, I doesn't answer. Where were you when you were where? So where were y'all when Thomas Fowler were where? And another thing, if he doesn't answer, I doesn't answer. Another thing, my father, you're holding man. I beg you, man.
Well,
Mostly
Libra,
quiet, my
yeah,
brother, quiet.
Libra.
Let
Let
me
me
think.
just say
Well,
this.
Rescue 3, when you're ready, call us before we leave.
Oh my
If not,
God, that Brickable. Thank you. I'm talking this time now. Thank you, Mr. Brickable. I'm sure you listen to the show. If you
Not
want to know
breakable,
my,
Clarence.
Breakable, I think Breakable has some. I think he's recovering from some issues.
oh, okay, all
And
right.
That Clarence
yeah,
Davis. Clarence Davis.
Baron there.
Oh, Clarence Davis. Okay, all right. Because either one of them, they want to know my credentials, and they keep saying where this man got his security credentials from. Anyway,
Clarence Davis.
I
I was
don't want
looking
to
for
Depends.
him now.
satisfy.
We don't call
I'm
him
not going
Clarence.
to
We
satisfy
call him
that.
Rescue 3. What you mean, Clarence there?
I'm not going to satisfy that with any rebuttal anyway. But let me say this, my people. On the political side, I keep asking the question: when does election process start?
Okay, Mose, hold on,
What's
hold on,
going
hold
on?
on, Mose, hold your thought, hold your
Oh
thought.
my God!
Rescue 3, Rescue 3. Thank you for coming. Rescue 3, let's hear from you.
Rascal TD.
Thank you, thank you.
We can't hear you, Libra.
Yeah.
We can't hear Rescue
We can't
Three.
hear you, Libra. The audience can hear you.
Sorry. I want to be sorry.
Oh, I
Sorry.
didn't even know what I thought
Rescue
for.
3, please repeat everything you said before. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I
because
just send my condolences to the CEO
Okay.
for the loss of your brother.
Thank you.
And also, both here, you are the guru, you are the parental guru.
Thank you.
look at
Thank you.
You know, some of fire call you garden creatures. And then
look
one
at
some
this
of
guy.
fire use, they really happening. You know that people they should be thankful, sometimes, they should be sometimes grateful to people who help them, who stood by them. If you met somebody, the person make you too, that doesn't mean that the person is obligated to you.
Oh,
2005, from 2005, 2011, 2017, up to 2023, look at the election result for LOFA, the number of votes that CDC had in LOFA 2005, 2011, 2017, and compared with 2023.
the CEO left. Oh my
Even
God.
the airport at Thomas Fala High Station number 5 in Maserado, when Thomas Fala moved in Lofa, that place was deserted. Nobody was able to take care of that place until just this year, few edition went there, they can begin to play the play, that place began to dance up. And then they won't get the number of vote in Lofa. Then you come here tonight to say Thomas Fala is nothing. Thomas Fala not looking for vote for CBC. Thomas Fala can win that district anytime you want to win it. So if for somebody to come on the show tonight and say, oh, Thomas Fala is nothing, Thomas Fala. So Joey, what? There are other people that make it in there, Joey, you're talking about, to come in that football area. There are people that stood by him. They met Solomon George. All of them help them here. That doesn't mean that people that in there that are making it can be about nothing. So the issue that every now and then I come here and make Joey to be your goal. That CDC that we are talking about, time we come 2028, 2027. Don't look at 2027 by next year. Many of these people you get here to be indicted. What you are giving them coup. Many of the former CDC officials will be in court from court to court. What the election will be even big going on. So they have something to contend with. And we are not closing our eye on them. We're looking at them. So they should be making their big more here to my finance and nothing. And the issue also concerning the Ebola something that the woman they clarified today, it was good that they clarified because the information, because the LPR said that the program we have represented and we have press, I can attend the make a press briefing. It was discussed about that the woman discussed it last week. I listened to it. So everybody playing dead here and all nothing like that was discussed. And the government will not come out to say, oh, we got suspect people here. You put it here because what Ebola did in our country before, if you not manage the information the right way, you may light up fear in the population. So let's look, be careful in getting what kind of information that we are looking for to put out there. But for us to be getting to say, oh, the government getting innocent, Cheating policy and preaching will not work. It will not work. Many of you people, many of your supporters that are looking at today, many of your former government officials, they will be giving a account in the court while we're running the election. Thank you for the show, both here.
Thank you. You'll be the last caller for the night. We're not taking any more caller. Thank you. Again, folks, Samson told like Brother Moses, go ahead and give us your closing as well as your wrapping.
Well, let me just say this. Rescue 3 just made a contradictory statement based on what he expressed yesterday. And I'm going to say that he needs to go back and watch the show from yesterday based on his own sentiment and what he shared on the show and listen to what he just shared. He was attacking us for being hypocrites. And then he came back today and now he wants to agree with us and he went around about way. But let me just say this, a few things. I think I talked, and he attacked me yesterday about this whole Nemo thing. And when I made a statement about when the political season starts, if it's officially started, and the exchange of gifts compromises people, and all of those things, I was surprised myself to see Senator Jala in the crowd dancing with Tomafala and holding the microphone. Jala, who was an independent candidate. And where do they know what I'm talking about? CDC supported him because they wanted to have that seat in local. Undercover, he ran as an independent, and the day before he was installed, he changed to CDC. That gave CDC a seat in the Senate. And he was there dancing. All of those people are compromised when it comes to their politics. They're not committed to no political party. And they're all political hopojos. Want to police there. Because they want to continue their lifestyle.
You're saying
most of them. Come up bluntly and say that.
Are you saying
most can
you hear me?
And we need to, and rescue coming every day. I just CDC. We need to talk about something else. It's talking about CDC and and Unity Party. Some of the things that happened with the Ebola thing and the announcement and the arrest of that woman was totally wrong. And I think it warrants for us to have a very good discussion on it. That you don't just arrest people like that for nothing.
Can you hear me? Moses, can you hear me?
Because they're trying to be proactive and nothing comes out of it. Today she's a hero. Yeah, because people keep coming off and going, well, forget it.
Can you hear me? Moses, can you hear me?
Moses, we can hear you. Moses, we can hear you.
We're hearing you. Can you hear me? Okay, you got to go back in and come back out. All right, Walter Carter, go ahead. Let's hear your closing.
So, the liberal, I know you love the passion trade when you bring the Rescue 3 on. You got your Rescue 2, your choir director here. The Reverend wannabe politician, Rescue 3, you know. These are people that gave you your energy. So I understand all that. But when it comes to our politics and the realization of the development of our country, we should not politicize it, because I see you guys have been very deceptive on this platform, especially you, Terry, the legs of your choir, your praise singer, Rescue 3 and all that. Yesterday, Rescue 3 came here and he said some misleading information here. And he also condemned and castigated the security analyst on this show. Today he comes back and because he regurgitated, he's trying to puke. And that's a shame in politics. You cannot vomit and lick it. Now what he did. And it's shame. We got to call him off for these things. Like I always say on this platform is a credible platform. When people come here and they make statements, we have to correct them. Not only the analysts, I see you correcting. When somebody made unfounded statement, false allegation or all that thing, we correct them for our public consumption, because we are a news entity. We disseminate information, education, and entertainment at the same time. So it must be factual when people come here and spill lies. He said I shouldn't use that word lie, but it's meant to be used because it's not in it. It's not an insult. It's the out of not speaking true. The opposite of not speaking true is lie. So that's the thing we always have to put out there to make our society vibrant, to make
Thank
our
you.
society strong. The president flew in an air taxi, the thing we call air taxi. That's what he flew in. A security risk. An air taxi over there. Huh? Even if a bird just hit the window of that thing, it's finished. The president took on his pressure time to go on Thomas Fala and giving gifts for launching a political party in his honor at this point. So he has no moral ground to even stop any other opposition party from campaigning this early. What are they gonna say? You can't stop nobody. You can't say nothing. There's not campaign time. Yes, we are already in campaign time because you open the box for campaign. So you're gonna see people going out there running their campaign and doing things. The United Party people to start joking, fire people from made people to be fired. We went on national radio station and told them to fire people because they were being political against the government. 7. As a matter of fact, they removed people from the government for wearing party uniform or party T-shirt during the time of just President Weah. When Joseph Parker came, all the people that were wearing party T-shirt at the time, they had to remove all of them. Today, we see hierarchy of the Unity Party that in government. Even the men who were removing people
Thank you.
wearing party T-shirt. And then we silent to these things. We have to talk about it.
Okay.
Josiah
we'll do
Joker then
that.
went to Nancy Pelosi office advocating for sanction against Liberian government. Today he over there violating the very things that he talked about. Unity Party is a shame, it's disgrace to our country. Joseph Parker's second term must never be something that we'll realize in our country if we love our country. Thank you, Mr. Lebron.
Thank you. Rescue 2, let's hear from you. Then CEO can take us home.
So that, but we need to understand, Mr. So that labor that Tifa served the CDC for 20 years. He never went to any other party. People who say he's privacy seeker, he blah blah blah. Tifa was expelled. We got to also establish that. Tifa did not leave the party and join the rescue mission because Tifa was from Lofa. As a matter of fact, Tifa fought JMB in Lofa County. You must understand that. Tifa brought a lot to the CDC. He brought a lot. A man who served you for 20 years cannot be disloyal. You were the one who was disloyal to him because you believe he shouldn't have taken the step that was taken in the House of Rep. And based upon that, you chose to expel him. He did not leave the party. You told him to go. And since he left, he has not joined United Party. He's an affiliating member. And being that he trying to he trying to use that. Keta, you can mute, please. Mr. Sigbe, we're hearing you.
Sorry, gentlemen.
But you were not hearing us. But everything you said, we heard it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So this is what it is. So Tifa here coming to the Unity Party, and you must also understand that Tifa was the only candidate to show you how strong he was, even in Monserrate County. He was the only candidate that CDC could put against Darius Dillon because at the time, anybody, former president, we are lift any hand he lifted up, they were flopped prior to the 2023 election. I don't know why people couldn't forget. Yeah, or why you talking about, oh, president, we are high population. When you stay in front of them, man, everyone bobler, the whole body will be shaking, all the crowd from everywhere. Have you remember that president, we are everybody hand you held up prior to the election, they were defeated? You didn't know that most of the election, they were defeated? Until the election, the people show him that, hey, we don't want you. With all the popularity, the people who were walking, he can't flock you. And at the time, he was not doing nothing. He had not achieved anything. Now, when he shall have achieved road networks into the southeast, over the place, doing kinds of stuff, When those things shall be accomplished in 2029, and he decide to run, that the man will win. Even you tell that thing to President, we are right now is praying for Joseph Boca to not run 2029. If JMB do not run, President, we have a chance to be re-elected. Say, I say. CDC praying for that old man to say, I'm not running. They're praying for it. And here is my advice to Unity Party people. The Unity Party people should understand that it was the alliance that brought them to power. People don't have to necessarily become Unity Party person. They don't necessarily have to join Unity Party to support you. And if you have that kind of narrative, you will never be successful to get re-elected, whosoever you're trying to support. I see them trying to put forth Gafan because Gafan is from Lofa, so they think the party will favor him to put his hand up. Let me tell you something. JMB is smarter than that. JMB is very smart. You understand? JMB know what's up. If you want for Unity Party to maintain power, he got to run. And once he can weaken President Weah, this time President Weah will not be able to run 2035. By that time, CDC will be dead as a political party. Then maybe you can use Gafan or maybe the vice president can come. But if JMB do not run 2029, Unity Party is done. They finish. They just go later and think about something else. They're done. And they should not or push away these people that are coming on board. Because what brought them to power was not just the Unity Party. It was an alliance collaborated with different political opinions and political affiliation. Thank you, Libra.
Thank you. Mr. So, take us home, please. Thank you.
Well, it's been great conversation, and I hope it's kept in this direction. What we are saying about even the former CDC leader or the party inability to maintain political grip, these are lessons they should learn from. But it's sad, both the Unity Party and the CDC, you guys party, the one eyeball man is the king. So in this case, for now, Unity Party is the king because of the actions of CDC. There should have been no way that this old man should have been a president. Everything was in the control of the CDC. And that's the same thing that we are saying. If you fail to build a political consensus with other people that you disagree with and unable to make a political sacrifice, that is a problem. And the former president has yet to demonstrate that. That's what we are saying. It's still in his favor, but does he have the courage? Will he be able to take that step? I don't know. See, in the last election, was he a time to a broken ring with Prince Johnson? Absolutely not. He was very crucial in the process. You are giving you victory. At the end of the day, you use your executive power to do whatever you want to do. But this is why this old man capitalized on to say, even if it caused him to dance with the devil, because he knew this devil was going to take him to heaven. The heavens of the White House with the liberal and his folks, they are all enjoying now. And he's thinking it's okay. That's what he's doing. So the Tamafala then, you can overlook them. Tamafala put up in Lofa, which happens to be the battleground state. What do you think? What do you think? Of course, that's the only person you're going to support. But what I'm watching and waiting to see the end game of this, what could be Jeremiah Confe at the end of the day? Because those Moja boys, I know, they will do their thing. And if he's pushed aside, if for any reason JMB decides to have another pick as a running mate, I think that would be a very fascinating thing, because then the Nehemiah will feel that we are being used as a scapegoat. Then where would
I totally agree, Mr. Sim.
Where would they turn? Now, this is where Ellis Kumi, everybody in our country, all of them, they are weak. They're weak because this is the time I don't know. There are a lot going on. The opposition being very quiet. They are not being very forceful. They sat down. Their own people were removed from power, from authority. The decadent and all of that. What did the opposition do? They failed to consolidate. They failed to, be to take the political risk. And all Liberian politicians, they don't. They do not want to take the political risk. And because political risk comes with consequences, and those are things that they don't want to do. But anyway, we're going to have this sort of conversation. It is evident, we are seeing it, it's being said, it's being on the wall. Jose Newman boycott, now taste state power, the beauty of state power, wearing special costume suit. Your life has changed. You give me a chance now, I want to be president. You yourself there, you're talking here. They gave you a chance now, you want to get out there. So who doesn't want to be? I just saw that President Weah, for whatever reason, most of the people, they were never honest with him. And if you have your surrounding, if you do not want to have honest people, it'll lead you see today. And what's going to happen, this unity party that I know, these boys that I know, trust me, they're going to use persecution against the CDC people. It has started. Don't be surprised. They case it here, then go or come back, see, so okay, where you think Drew, everything finished, they can't bring you by. It's in a small thing they're going to be on. These boys know the beauty of power. They know they're enjoying it. That's what they're going to use to hold these people down. Because when they start going to court, what time do you have to go to say you're going to be running campaign? The former president is no exempt from this. What happened when they decide to go after his wife? Do you think he still have do you think he's going to go and contest election? That's not going to happen. So they know the kind of game these guys are playing. The Unity Party boys, the game that they are playing.
Thank you.
Thank you for being for having me here tonight. You are most welcome on All Things Considered tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Come, let's have a dinner. Come, let's have a supper. Mm-hmm. You want to eat with him? You can eat with him. Mm-hmm. You want to eat with? You can eat with it. Mm-hmm. Dr.
Will your co-host have maximum protection?
Who?
Your co-host, will he have maximum protection tomorrow?
How are you?
There's no sacred cow on
I
our
know
show.
that somebody that was born in night? Do I know that somebody that was born in night will go on that show?
There is no sacred cow on our show. All things considered. Dr. Mali ain't got no special place over there. He coming to meet stiff resistance. Just how the CEO.
You tell
the show is started.
You attack the examiner when you came first. And you say,
the examiner needs to be attacked. The examiner can't. He throw monkey wrench on me. Can he say your Russian work? Over our tree in Russia, he know we don't take prisoner.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you very much.
But he will endure to the end. We shall see.
All right, guys. I think the fracture of the independence is going to be very interesting to watch tomorrow.
Look at that. He left off in it. You see him myself.
Mr. Scott, thank you. Derek, thank you. Thank you, guys. And I'll say good night. Good night. Again, folks, Samson told Liberian Public Radio, if you've been watching, we say thank you very much for tuning in tonight. It's been a wonderful, wonderful show. It's been a wonderful, wonderful show. And I want to thank all of you. Let's continue to pray for one another. With that said, good night, folks. Samson told Liberian Public Radio. Good night. Gianna.